Okay, so it's like November 1st and it's nano time, babies. So I'm just sitting here in my classroom on my little break here. And what have I done today? Well, I got some more people interested in National Novel Writing Month for my class. They were like, yeah. So basically, you know, they were like, can we do it for a grade? I'm like, well, you can do it for an optional grade. So there you go. So that's pretty awesome, pretty fab, which is fun. That'll be fun. And it was already cool because one girl was like, oh, well, you know, I tried to do it last year, but I didn't have anybody to talk to about it. So it was kind of like, I had an epic fail. And I was like, okay, so some people seem to be very interested, which is awesome. And yeah, so me, what have I done on Nano today? Absolutely nothing. I wrote 112 words basically of crap, just like literal crap of nothing to demonstrate Dr. Wicked, which is Write or Die online. And I will show you guys that later on because I'm going to end up doing this in little clips, I think. And then I still have no idea what I'm going to write. It is 11 o'clock in the afternoon or morning technically, and I still don't know what I'm going to do. So blah, blah, blah. It's like totally crazy. And I'm kind of stressing out a little bit, but not stressing out. It's one of those, you know, either or kind of both kind of things because I just don't know what I'm going to do. So I shall see you later. Come back in a couple minutes or another time, whatever, for a clip. Hey guys, this is Poet Spice again. I'm here for another clip on NaNoWRIMO, of course, and it's all going to be in this one video for today, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in there. Anyway, let me just say that it is November 1st. It is 9:30 p.m. and Eastern Standard Time as the filming of this part of the video, and guess what? It was a total day of failure. I did not get any words written other than the demo words I wrote for my class, which I described and explained in the first section. But that's okay because let me show what I did. I do have some extra things on my little journal here. I have this sticker left over from last year as well as this little button that says I novel. Since I do the host, you know, a class, I didn't do it this year as far as like ordering because I had stuff left over from last year. So I just went ahead and passed out the buttons that I had left to my students, and I took a sticker and a button for myself and added them to my book. Now, it wasn't a total complete fail because yesterday, well, on the 30th, I did write a journal entry, which is a very long journal entry about, you know, how I was feeling about Nano and writing in general, needing to get back into it and so forth. And then I did a little doodle here. So that was on the 30th. And then, of course, yesterday was the 31st. And on that, I just did a couple of these little sparks. So these were some ideas, some things that were bobbing in my head. And then today I was working on some of these things down here. So I did write in my journal, and I took some notes yesterday from the Writing Fiction for Dummies. So I have that in here. And that's about all I have in here right now. So it wasn't a total fail, and I did kind of get an idea of, you know, like what I wanted to write. But now I'm at that point where I don't know if I really want to write that because it's kind of a heavy subject, and I just don't know. So it's one of the ideas that are popping in my head. But for me, this is nothing unusual because the Nano, how it usually works for me is like the first 3 to 4 days, I may write a little bit or I may not write anything at all because I'm still thinking about what I want to write. And so it's just kind of like this hodgepodge of like idea throwing out thingy. And I don't do it before November most of the time because it just doesn't come to me. But anyway, the other thing I also wanted to show and let you guys know about is Write or Die by Dr. Wicked, and it is online at writeordie.com. and this is a way to help get your word count up or to get your time up. They have this version that you can buy. So you can see that here it says $20, okay, but they also have down here where you can try it. Now the way they organize, they revamp it every year, or so that this is totally different than what it looked like 2 years ago. So basically you can set a word count goal or you can set a time goal. And then you can set all these other things like what you want the screen color to be, so forth like that, and alarms and such. But if you want to download it on your computer, then, you know, it's $20 to do so. I'm going to shrink this down just a tad. So they do have where you can try it. So can you see the try button over here? Yeah, there we go. they do have where you can try it. And so down here on this line, it has consequence mode, 15 minutes, 500 words. So you could set your word count goal. So if you wanted to do the whole 1667, and you can do that to 0. And then you have these 3 different modes. Stimulus mode. And I set mine on kamikaze. And what happens if you don't write, it will start taking your words away. Now they adjusted it this time so that on kamikaze it takes away your vowels, but in the previous version it took away everything. So I'm just going to click try and show you. So here's the screen, and I'm going to click that there. And once you start, I'm not really typing anything because I don't have anything I really want to say. I don't know. All right, now watch what happens when you stop. See how the screen changes? And then watch what it starts to do. It starts taking away your words. Now, that probably would help if I had some more vowels in there. But it starts taking away the vowels out of what you write. I liked it previously, where it would just take away the words, because then you didn't have anything left. It would take a word and then a word and then a word. So that is like sort of kind of like a word war with yourself. And I did like to do that. I don't know if I like this version so much though, because it doesn't do, it doesn't do the whole take away the word like it did last time. But so that's an idea of something that you can use to help you with your word count and get that word count to, and it makes, or time, so that you get that time in there and makes you write. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to say for that. And I hope you guys had a good day and that everybody else was able to achieve something today. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.